What's up, guys? How are we all doing? Welcome to Farming Simulator 19 and welcome to Hof Bergmann map. Now, this was a big map for me in 17. Really big map. Even drew me back to 17 from 19. Now, if anybody has played Hof Bergmann in 17, you may notice that there are not many similarities. I can kind of pick bits from 17, and I kind of go, that reminds me a bit of that 17 map. That reminds me a bit of 17, but predominantly it's a completely new map, and it's got loads and loads of stuff. So we are going to do something a bit different for some videos. What we're going to do is I have joined as Start From Scratch. Now, in Start From Scratch, you still get everything. So we're going to keep these on the main farm. The only thing you don't start with is the pickup transport service. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of this lizard, like so, and this will be ours. Now that's going to be our service trailer. It's a really wicked mod, actually. I've only sort of looked at it today. Put it in GE to try and get rid of the number plate as well, but I can't do it. It's all bonded as one by the looks of it. But yeah, that's service trailer. So you just take it into to configure it, and it can be seeds, fertilizer, pesticide, anything you want. It can be in the back of that pickup, which is pretty cool. So yeah, these are all the stuff that we get. There are certain things, because this is from lsfarmingmods.com. There are certain LSFM stuff incorporated into the map. When you download this map, you get a vehicles folder as well. That silo hopper is one of the things that's in. But you will see it as we go through. There are certain bits like this. There are certain things that are part of that pack. I'm not going to go through it. If you guys want to go and download this map, I highly recommend it. lsfarmingmods.com. I will leave a link in the description. If I don't, leave me a comment and I will put it in the comment section, because I do forget when I edit. But yeah, so what we're going to do, I thought, I've got have I got the multi-missions in? I hope I have. What we're going to do is we're going to take on a few missions. We're going to see how long it can take us to build up the money to do whatever we want. We are going to have a little tour round the farm, just because I want to just sort of show you, but we don't own anything. The other thing I have done, actually, I have modified. It's now 20,000 per hectare to buy the land instead of 60. So we need 132,000 to get this piece of land, which incorporates everything we need. Now we've got 476,000, so we'll probably end up buying this farm straight away today. So I've started with 500,000, basically, is what I've done. But over here, this is a pig shed. So we've got a pig shed on the farm. We've got cows. This here is a store dryer, where we have you put a straw store even, so you can put loose straw down here and it gets sucked up through the pipe and into there, and it's all stored away in there. Over there we have a hay dryer. Over here we have a I think that's a silage. You put chaff in, silage comes out. Up here we've got, in here there's a seed maker. We'll be having a crack at that as well. I've done all this in my live streams over on Twitch, link in the description below. We've got a TMR mixer on here. We've got a Kramer. Hate them things, but there you go, it's one of them things. And we've also over here we've got some cows. This one is just predominantly for milk. Milk is over here on here. So this is just predominantly for milk. We've got there's pastures where we can go to take our cows and our there's a pasture for sheep and stuff. There's loads of stuff we're going to get to look at. But I'm not going to show you too much. But we've got this John Deere as a starting tractor as well over here. In there we make cheese. I know, it's just awesome. Absolutely awesome. But what I want to do, first things first, because we've got 476, I'm hoping I've got the multi-missions mod enabled. We've got a harvesting contract. This is for fertilizing, so we might do. I don't know actually. I might. That's 33 grand. That's harvesting field 9, and that is. Sugar beets. Right. What we're gonna do? I want to take this. Gonna change this so we have helper refill fuel. Not worried about that. Seed will have that off. Fertilizer will have them buying it. I think weeds will have them on. Plant grows on slow. Plant withering off. Crop destruction on. That'll make that a bit better. Ploughing. I'm happy to do a bit of ploughing, but we're going to do automatic engine start. That needs to be on. No, that needs to be off. Automatically start the engines. Wait. Yes, like this. That's fine. Because the silos and stuff that where the hay storing and places like that, that needs they need to be running all the time. So wrong button, GD, wrong button. This one. Right, back into here. What we're going to do is we're going to take this fertilizer here. We need to buy some from the store. And I'm going to do maybe one headland on this field 12, which is here. It is a monstrous field, absolutely monstrous, but 33 grand. So happy days. Just trying to think. Actually, I probably. Do you know what? I might start this with 0 money. Actually, that might be better. Do you know what, guys? Bear with me. I will be back in about 3 seconds because I'll cutscene this. But I'm going to drop the money down to 0. I think. No, we'll drop the money down to. We'll do 10 grand, right? Just because that will buy us some fertilizer. So 10, 20,000, something like that. We'll do that. All right. I'll be back. Don't go. And we're back. Right. I've chosen 20 grand. I think that's going to be okay. But what I'm going to do quickly again, I am going to change this, put this back to off, because the when we take the contract, which we're going to do right now, 33 grand. This is going to be awesome. We need to borrow the items. It's going to cost us 4 grand. Wow. Right, so we're going to borrow them. Tab up to it like so. So this holds. What does it hold fertilizer wise? Let's have a quick butchers. We are in fertilizers. Is that crop protection? Stara. That holds. Where is it? 5,000 litres. Right, cool. Do that. So this is liquid fertilizer. Cool. Right, so let's buy some liquid fertilizer then. In some pallets, fertilizer tank. So that's 2,000. So let's buy 3, shall we? So that's 369. It's nearly 10 grand. So So that's half our money gone already. Hopefully we won't need any more than that. 1, 2, 3. Done, done, done. There we go. Right, we can fill up. I'm not going to worry about that too much. We're just going to do that. Ooh, that sounds quite nice actually. That's fertilizer and nuts. That didn't work to my benefit, did it? So that holds fertilizer and what does that hold? Fertilizer and what exactly? Do we have to put herbicide in there as well? Or will that just run? Will that just run without it? Well, funny thing, I did this on a different map and I had to fill the rear tank, which is a bit stupid because you can't resell it. If you could like sell the fertilizer again. Oh no, cool. Right, we're good. We're good. Right, so we are off down to field. Field 12. Oh yeah, that's that big monstrous field. Oh my god, that's quite a way. I reckon we can probably skip down through here. I reckon. This might take us a while to get down there, but we can do it. I have every faith in us. Let's do this. Let's see if we can. This is where this kind of playthrough, this kind of scenario that I'm going for here, it's not great because there's going to be a lot of driving, especially. I think we are going to technically need a tractor and trailer as well, because if we could have brought the fertilizer down, but what I want to do is set the hired worker off on this as soon as we can, and head off and start another mission, because fertilizing we haven't got to worry about refilling them or anything, you see. That's my plan anyway. So whether or not it'll actually work, I don't know. But sort of fertilizing, cultivating, that kind of stuff, seeding, those kind of contracts, we can just set them up. Hired worker can go, we can be doing something else. Plans. It's a plan. I'm not saying it's a good one, but it is a plan. Right, let's see if we can unfold this. Let's get one headland round. It's going to be a while. This will probably be the video for today. So, but I'm enjoying this map, and I want something that engages me, and I can engage with you guys as well. That's what I want to do. And this map has got so much potential, and I think everyone should be playing this. Right, here we go. We're off. There we go. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to cruise control this. No, we're not. My cruise control doesn't work. That's a bit weird. So, if we can get one of these headlands done, I might set the hired worker off. We'll see. I mean, we've got to get this done first before we do anything else. But leave me a comment, guys. and girls, leave me a comment below. What do you, if you have played this map, Hof Bergmann, what do you reckon? Do you like it? Is there any particular things you like about this map? I think just being able to move the animals from milking to pasture, I like that idea. It's not just for that either, that you can just have them out to pastures, and they still produce milk, but they produce milk into churns, I think. Still haven't got that far on my live stream playthrough yet, but you know, you can see over there, greenhouses. They're supposedly supposed to be changing. I mean, what Farmer Andy has done to this to get it to where it is right now, amazing. Really, really good. I didn't expect to see anything like this on 19 for now. You know, being so close to, what are we in, about 8 months in? So, you know, not quite a year in yet, and we're already getting a lot of big differences. Now, as many of you all know, I don't really know much about farming. I just enjoy playing the game, and those birds just got fertilized. That one did as well. Yeah, I just enjoy playing the game. So it's a bit weird for me to enjoy maps like this. I played a lot of production maps in multiplayer. Now Farmer Klein is doing playing multiplayer on this map. I am considering it. Maybe doing a live stream multiplayer on this map. So, and we'll just see if there's anything. But I've been playing this. I must be nearly 10 hours in now, I would think, of gameplay just on this map alone. And the only fault I have found, if you could call it a fault, is one of the manure spawn points at the pig shed in the main yard. The manure that you have to clean the pigs out, it spawns outside the doors. That's the only thing I have found. Everything else, to my knowledge, works fine. But there's in the menu there's 2 milk churns. So we were wondering why there was 2. Now Gav8080, I think you should go and check his channel out. There is a link in the description below. He thinks it could be something to do with soya milk. Could be coming in. There's also flour in the shop menu, we think. So is that going to be a thing as well? There's just so much. I think this map's going to go to crazy heights. But I hope, when this came out in 17, the first 3 versions of it were fine, playable wise. Now, when it got quite a bit of production in it, it absolutely ripped the FPS to bits. So much so that I couldn't really play it. Or no, I could play it but not stream it. Now, the FPS is still not fantastic in places. The main yard is the worst bit, but that is where everything is. But I've got a solid 60 going around this field. So, you know, if you're just out in the fields, I think, you know, we get some decent FPS out of this, I reckon. But I just hope it stays like that and we don't have to worry about the FPS being too bad once, or if, I mean, this is only what I am imagining, what we've been talking about in TeamSpeak and places. You know, that we think that this map could expand to maybe even in a Hof Bergmann extended, you know, so we'll see. But there's animals on here. Oh, see, I don't want to give away too much in my first episode here, but the animals are amazing. what Farmer Andy has done is just fantastic with the animals. So, but like I said, you guys can go and download it. Don't forget, there will be a link in the description. Hopefully, if not, leave me a comment, and I will be happy to edit the description to put a link in to the website. But it is what is it again? LSFM. Oh dear. lsfarmingmods.com. There we go. That's the site you want to be going to. Now, I'm not sure, but I got this as a supporter, so that's how it was released, or how it was going to be released. There was a bit of a hoo-ha somewhere that somebody told me about. So, but I got it as a supporter anyway. But I highly recommend that you go to their website, lsfarmingmods.com, get it from there, or if you're going to get it from somewhere other than their website, try and use the original link. Try and make sure that mod site's got the original link to this. I try, if I know, I mean, we've all done it, I think, but if I know the genuine link from where it come from, I do always try and use that if I can. It just can't. It helps the modders out, and they do a hell of a lot for us FS players, and a lot of them don't really play. I've noticed they just do it for modding. So, but there we go. Right, we are nearly at the end of this field, so what I'm going to do is we're going to leave it here for this episode. I do hope you have enjoyed. If you have, you can show me how much by smashing that like button, and you could subscribe to the channel also. That would also show some support. Speaking of support, there we go. There are a few names that are scrolling across the bottom. You guys help my channel out so much. There is a little thank you to have all your names going across, whether it be Patreon, membership, sponsorships, whatever it is, bits, cheers, the works. You guys are amazing. You deserve a lot more than just your name to scroll across the bottom of the screen. But thank you for your support. I really can't tell you how much I appreciate that. Right, I am going to leave it there. I think we are going to set the hired worker off here, and probably take on another contract in the next episode, I reckon, which I might record right now because I love this map so much. But for now, guys, thank you once again. I will catch you on the next one. You take care, enjoy whatever it is you are doing today, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Cheers then, see you all later.